Hey everybody, it's Joel Madden, and this is Artist Friendly. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking to my good friend, Dwayne. What's up, Dwayne?
Man, life is nice. I'm happy to see your face.
Happy to see you too.
I am chilling, bro. I just got off of watching Ink Master, as I was telling you off of this, so my vibes are very good.
Did you watch the latest episode?
I did watch the latest episode.
The Ink Masters?
Ink Master, a personal favorite of mine is Gian.
Yeah, he's good.
Just of the past few seasons. And yeah, man, so had a good breakfast, and I was coming to see you. It's always a pleasure to see you and talk, so
Dude,
I feel real good,
you're
man.
one of my favorite people.
Thank
you watch was it the episode where the Ink Masters decided to stay?
I was so heated about that.
Because because you don't think it seems fair?
100%. I was so mad. We were watching. I was just like, why? No, this is so unfair. But then seeing what happened this episode, I was kind of happy because I just saw them so at the top, and then, everybody's not perfect. So it was cool. See the balance.
But you also realize they have to be that good to win.
Totally.
So they have to beat.
That's
they
fair.
have to beat these guys.
Right.
And so I understand too, because it was a little shocking when it happened because they didn't tell us either.
Got you.
So
Okay.
we were surprised too.
Wow. Love that.
So, but they are that good. The artists that are competing, the Gions.
Totally.
And the,
Angel's.
Angel's.
Dude, I'm so sorry to
dude,
nerd
Angel's
out.
great.
Oh, she's amazing. She's really fire. I mean, even
She got a
Creepy
little
Jason,
slow start.
Got you. Yeah, I agree. Because we know she's talented as hell. But
Super talented.
Had a little start. Who else do I would say those are my favorite three. I like Creepy Jason, even
He's
though he has a
actually
really
really
name.
good.
Yeah, he's nice with it. Man, I don't want to make this about Ink Master, but I'm such
It's
a
okay.
fan. I'm
It's
just
okay.
but Gian is my personal fave. Yeah. I really like what he does. I just think he's really awesome and talented. And he's kind of showboaty in this season. Like in his other ones, he was a bit more quiet. But in this one, he's like, I'm a badass, so he knows. But it's calm.
I actually heard that he trained for like a year
Okay.
for this.
As far as
Like
in his
he would
work, or
time himself,
Okay.
and he would I heard he was like super focused.
you can tell. You
Yeah.
can tell because some people I feel like get really flustered and like the hours that you guys give him. But I don't know, man. I just think he's really ill and
He's
talented
great.
as fuck.
He is really good.
Yeah, man. He's
He is.
nice. He's nice, bro. How are you doing though? How's your day been and how's your week been so far, brother?
I'm doing great.
Been all right? Hell yes.
Great, man.
I love that.
I'm always good.
Same, honestly. Sometimes not, but like kind of same. I'm all right.
What is it? I always wonder when people aren't okay, like, what is it? Why aren't you okay?
Yeah, I feel
What are you
that.
worried about?
Yeah. I mean, I would say when I wasn't okay as much, it would be just like worried about what I'm gonna eat.
Yep.
Worried about like
When life was hard.
when life was like really hard, like 8-9 months ago. It was like really like I was just like, oh, like food, rent, music wise.
Yep. When am I gonna get my shot?
When am I gonna get my shot?
When is my shit gonna start moving?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And now life is a bit less hard because those two things that I mentioned are taken care of. And then with music, I feel like I can really see not the end of the tunnel, but like where it's going.
the light.
Like it kind of took 7 years of me just like kind of tricking myself. Like I can see the light. Like I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. But like the past like few months, bro, I can like see a bright light shining, and it makes me feel really inspired and really happy and really thankful, and knowing like what I put out in the music is starting to come to, and that feels really great. So I'm smiling a lot.
What? So only the last 9 months.
Like this year's been really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This year's a good year.
this year's
You're having a good year.
been having a good year, man. Like the headline tour, the festivals, like the main stage stuff. Been doing a little acting, which is really cool. But I'm more just like balanced in myself and like know who I want to be. Like I'm honest. I hurt sometimes. I love making music. I love my family, and I love being able to kind of not take care of things, but just stand in my own light. It feels better because I didn't really know where that light was time ago. And when you don't, I hate to like keep harping on that, but like just being kind of like, I come from like, I just had to work very hard.
Okay, so I know that.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, my experience of
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
I never thought you were worried.
Well, thank you. Well, because I believe in myself.
But that's interesting because, like, we all have our own emotional experience of life, and we're in it alone.
100%.
Period.
Yeah.
You know? And then we have obviously experiences with relationships, things like that, where we're
Yeah.
not alone, but we are having our own experience.
Yes.
And our experience might be different from the other person.
Totally.
So our version, our reality. I don't know if you like believe in alternate realities, but
I do. Lately, I do. Yeah.
I believe in them.
Yeah, I really, really do.
Because every decision we're making along the road every day is shifting our reality slightly.
100%.
And it could be different if we chose something
Yeah.
else, you know.
Fully. Yes.
But
Yes.
it's always interesting because I'm like, when I think of you, I always think of someone who always felt like you were focused,
Most definitely.
but you didn't seem worried.
Man, I got a good poker face then,
Yeah,
bro. 'Cause,
it's really good.
well, it's because you guys, though, you know what I'm saying? It's like you, like Nav, Mike, you know, like to be able to sleep on someone's couch for like 7 years and not have to worry about a thing but make music. I know that I'm, in a way, I'm still very fortunate and lucky to have been, I got to develop for like 70 years, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I knew I was going to do it. And I think the thing why I wasn't worried because I knew that I was going to figure it out and I knew that I was going to become better. And I knew I wasn't, if I didn't die, like I was going to do it.
Yeah.
You know, now I just have to keep that energy away and stay on earth and stay,
Yes.
you know, progressing in my art.
The way I feel when I think about you is from when we met.
Yeah.
How long ago did we meet?
I want to say 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Six,
Yeah.
7 years.
Because I had the little EP. I had
Yeah.
the little EP, yeah. End of 2016, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think sometimes everything is, people try to put things into like ways that they can explain how things work.
Right. Right.
So the 7 years you spent, you would say, developing,
Mm-hmm.
which is true.
very
It's
true.
growing.
Yes.
Don't you feel like that was necessary? And like, what if you didn't have that 7 years? What if something happened earlier? Would you be ready to be you
Mm-hmm.
where you're at today, where it feels like, when I see you, you feel like really complete.
Thank you, brother.
You don't feel like someone who doesn't know who they are.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fully.
And like, that's a personal journey and it takes however long it takes. But like, when I think about the 7 years you had to like grow,
Mm-hmm.
and then now you're putting out your art and people like it.
Yeah.
But I actually don't think your
Which is really
art
awesome.
is, I don't actually think your art is the most important thing about you. Do you know what I mean?
Got you, yeah, yeah.
Like, I actually think you're one of those people that like, you're like in the Buddha pose for a long time.
Mhm.
And then when you do it like a really good way.
Appreciate
Where
that.
a lot of people just try before they're ready. They shouldn't try. They
Yeah.
shouldn't be trying yet.
Totally.
They should
Totally.
be like in the Buddha pose,
Totally.
like meditating, figuring out like, who
No,
am I? What do
yes.
I think? How do I feel?
Yes.
Because I think that you are going into like this chapter of your life where you can do anything you want. Like acting, I think when I see you, I see like a star. I see someone that I'm like, I could see him on the screen.
Yeah.
Because
Thank you.
some people have it, some people don't.
Understand.
There's a thing that we connect to when we see someone on screen,
Yeah.
and it's like what the actors have. That's
Totally.
special. You're like, damn, I fucking
Yeah.
love him in every movie he does.
100%.
You're like one of those guys when I see you.
Thank you. Yeah.
That like, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm such a fan of special.
Mhm.
So I
Same,
always
same.
would become a fan of a certain actor or a certain musician or a
Mhm.
certain artist because it like connected with me, and I was
Totally.
just like a fan of it.
Totally.
I was like, I love watching him do anything.
Yeah, anything.
You know.
Yeah.
You're like one of those people. Like you could be a model,
Mhm.
which is like also like a weird thing that not many people can do. Like
Yeah.
be on a, just do it well.
Yeah.
Like be iconic.
I think that's coming.
I think so, dude.
Yeah,
You're like
respectfully.
iconic, man. You're like,
Well, thank you, bro.
from the day I met you to now, it's this idea that like, God, this guy is fucking special, man. What the fuck is up with him, man? What the fuck is
Yes.
that guy?
I'll
That's
take
how you
that.
think about it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
When you
mean-
meet that guy, you're like, what the fuck is up with him? He's a fucking star.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Got you.
You know?
No, I mean, I feel that I want to go back to what you were saying about the 7 years too, because I think I needed all of those years. I mean, if I would have did anything before 26, 25, I think I would have crumbled and killed myself damn near, just because I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't strong enough in my music. I wasn't strong enough in my journey, like in my walk, and coming to a place like this to really learn and to, living at a place like the Black Mountain House with Masego and with Sheck West and,
Crazy.
the Chase boys like taking care of me and me and Mitchell's having $2 to our name 3 years ago, split in McDonald's, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like I needed that more so because it just kind of strengthened my soul and my walk. And it was already kind of, not that I had a tough life coming up, but it's like I already had to make a decision to come to LA at 19 and then struggle more and more. And now when anything comes my way, I'm so joyful. You know what I'm saying? I'm like teary and really can process these things that I've like practiced in the shower. You know what I'm saying? And practice in my mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like that kid, just practicing interviews and practicing how to put on a great show and be an entertainer. And I needed every bit of that to get to this place today, to where now when things come, I feel like not that I deserve it, but that I've worked really hard for it. And
You do deserve it.
yeah, it's like I'm grateful because I feel like I'm an artist of the old time who had time to develop.
Yep.
It's like I didn't really get out and just do it, And I remember sitting down with you and playing the EP, and you was like, "You don't have any hits yet, but this is cool, this is good. Just keep doing your thing." And that's what I like praise you and Benj for and Naveed for, because there were so many beautiful things happening around us, and you guys, made me believe in myself because you guys were like, "You're good. Just keep going, keep going." And I feel like this year,
You're a real one.
yeah, I like kind of cracked the code in a way to where I'm really happy, and I know my music is badass. And
You're a badass.
Yeah, nobody's really. I do my own thing, and I love that.
That's what makes you. That's why people like you.
Yeah,
That's
It's
why
nice.
I said to someone the other day about you. I was like, watch, he's the new face of a genre of alternative
Totally.
rock music.
most definitely. And I love that. Like bro. Remember 2-3 years ago, we were walking in the office, and labels was like,
Yeah.
not yet, black man.
Labels.
And now it's like so cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can see in 2 months, like I hate to, not to talk about money and stuff like that, but it's like things are about to change. Like
Things are changing, bro.
you know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing to see from where I come from. So,
Okay, so I have a lot of questions. There was a lot of things I wanted to go into with you, because I've always wanted to know more about how you grew up.
yes.
But do you think that all of this? I mean, I'll tell you what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that we create our own, like we design our life,
I agree.
and
I really do.
I think that everyone gets caught up on if they deserve things or not. And I just think everyone deserves everything.
Me too.
So I think that you should have everything you've ever wanted in life, and that life should feel like you're in your own Disneyland, and that you're creating
Fuck yes.
you're creating your life. That's how I live my life. I don't care what anyone else does. I sometimes I operate in front of people. So like I'm on the TV show or I'm doing this but this isn't my dream. It's not to be famous.
Understand.
Right?
Yes, sir.
I look at fame as a bad thing. I think it's something that everyone that does what they love has to manage. They have to manage that one thing that's good, but also they have to respect that other people that haven't experienced it want it.
Yeah.
And so you have to be gracious about that, because but you also have to encourage them to find their higher, to find their own success.
Understand.
And if the fame thing's a part of their success and they get it, then they're going to learn about it, and they're going to handle it how they handle it.